Scores of people have been left homeless when a fire swept through the Phakamani informal settlement in Khayelitsha on the Cape Flats. Aid organization Gift of the Givers says about 200 shacks have been gutted. The flames were fanned by hot temperatures and strong southeasterly winds. Gift of the Givers spokesperson is Ali Sablay and says they've stepped up relief efforts to the affected residents. He says they've activated an emergency response and will continue to distribute items over the next few days. Firefighters will also monitor the situation for any flare-ups. To get the latest now, we are joined by the Gift of the Givers spokesperson Ali Sablay. Mr. Sablay, thank you so much for your time. What more do we know about this devastating blaze?
Around about 12:30 this afternoon, our teams received the first calls from community leaders and then from various groups in Khayelitsha asking for our assistance, as there are scores of structures currently on fire. And when our team got on site, we saw total destruction. At 6:30, when our teams were so busy with assessments, the fire scene was declared safe by the fire department, and we can see the high emotions of the residents. Definitely a bleak Christmas for these fire victims. Hundreds of structures burnt out. The latest toll is over 500 people being displaced, but we do know the exact number of people affected. It's not in the clear yet, as the relevant disaster management teams and community leaders are busy with those assessments to get the exact number of people affected. But our teams are on the ground. We've activated immediate humanitarian response. From tomorrow, early in the morning, our teams will be providing the fire victims with breakfast and afterwards with other humanitarian items to make them a bit comfortable. As we do know, the school are just less than 2 weeks away. And many of the families came to us informing us that, their new school uniform and stationery, will they be able to get assistance to assist their children so that there's no interruption to the academic year.
And of course, where are the affected families being housed overnight?
Many of the residents, we just had a call now from a local councillor as well, who's informing us he's trying to get some of the church halls or some of the school halls open, as there are many women and children sleeping out in the open currently. We do know some have gone to family members, some has gone to friends in the area, but there's a wide number of people that still requires accommodation, and community leaders are working with the local authorities in getting some church halls open or even any other sort of accommodation, as the last one is for people to have a double impact. We're losing their homes already. They do not have, they'll be sleeping out in the open. But our teams are there to assist in terms of basic humanitarian needs, and we will extend that operation in the next few days. Tomorrow is a crucial role in getting that figures through. There afterwards, our teams are working to see what else the residents require. But there is a concern in terms of, already they reached out to us in terms of building material. We have reached out to the relevant authorities in terms of national human settlements teams. They have already reached out to us as well to get the extent of the damage, and they are just waiting the report from local officials, which by tomorrow morning will paint a clearer picture of the exact numbers of people affected.
I know there's currently an investigation that is underway to establish exactly what caused the fire. Have you heard anything on that front?
The investigation as to the cause of the fire is still ongoing. We are waiting for that report to come through. We do know the fire officials were long on the ground this afternoon, close to 5 hours, in terms of ensuring there is no flare-ups. As it's close to 200 structures, a whole section of the Phakamani road informal settlement has been wiped out. Total devastation. There's a great need at the moment for humanitarian items in terms of non-perishable food items, mattresses, blankets, a number of baby care packs, hygiene packs. We have set up an emergency drop-off center at P1 70 Square, where our teams will be operational, and is operational already, where donations can be dropped off to assist the fire victims. And those who want to inquire about what other assistance required, they're most welcome to contact our toll-free number 0800 786 911.
And this is clearly an operation that will need all hands on deck as all of those communities try to pick up the pieces of what's left of their lives. Clearly, Mr. Sablay. Okay, it looks like we lost him there, but I must thank you so much for your time on the program. That is, of course, Mr. Ali Sablay, who is the spokesperson for the Gift of the Givers there, talking to us about that devastating blaze in the Western Cape.